Connor, we've all kind of been talking about the class of the quarterback in the ACC, but in terms of what you see on defense, how do you prepare every week, having seen now a good freshman last week in Wake Forest, heading into another battle week this week with the Big Ten? For you on the defensive side, how hard is that from week to week?
I think on the defensive side, it's about routine, and whether you're preparing to play an ACC team, a Big Ten team, or a national champion team, it comes with repetition. And each day, I think one of the big things that we've done this year, and that this senior class has done, is made each day as competitive as possible. It's not really about who we're playing that week. It's about getting us better, because we all watch tape together. We're in there. We spend so much time in there. We see how much we can do and how much room there is for improvement. So each practice really is about being as competitive as you can that day.
In your 5th year, you've seen a lot of highs and lows here. Just talk about being ranked now. Did you kind of ever envision that BC would get to this point in your years?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that in the 5 years I've been here, this group of guys is probably the best team I've been on. I've been around some of the best talent that's ever played college football. I've played against Heisman Trophy winners. I've played against national championship teams, and not just talent, but the way this team works together. Getting the chance to be here for a 5th year has been a blessing in disguise for me, and it's just been a lot of fun. It's fun to be around guys like this. That this is their world. They all have the same mindset as you. It's awesome.
So I don't actually know. Like, you probably know it. Like, your snap count last week. But
yeah,
5 snaps, Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a lot of plays. That's the most plays in the country did. What does the defense take away from, one, like the endurance test basically of having to run that out, and then sort of like withstanding it and holding up in the 4th quarter?
I mean, it's college football. This is not the NFL, so you're going to face all different types of things. The NFL, they can't do that. They're just not capable of running that many plays. In college football, that's what makes it so fun. That's why people like watching it. You might play 40 snaps one week, and the next week you're playing a team that's going to run 105. So around this program, we call it a sudden change. We call it Irene. We actually drill that. We practice that in camp. We run periods where it's tempo, and it doesn't matter if they get the first down or not. We're gonna run, a certain amount of plays in the drive, and just to wear us down. And I think it's fun. When you get a team that wants to run that many snaps on you, and it's hot, it's humid, and you're like, what am I doing, man? And like, you're looking at the guy next to you. It's kind of fun. It's like, who's gonna be tougher today? Like, you're looking across the ball. I'm gonna get you every time.
And just in that Wake game, in addition to those snaps, there was a lot of contact. I know in the first half on the receiving end, but then later in the game you wind up with 15 tackles. What does that kind of do to the body? You talked about endurance and working those snaps and working on it in practice, but what does that do, to your body in the course of a game when you're receiving and giving that amount of contact?
I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I'm used to getting hit and giving hits, and in practice, I'm going against base. I mean, the hardest I've ever been hit is here in practice. So I'm used to it, and anytime you run 105 plays, of defense, your stat line is going to be huge. I mean, they're running so big, but yeah, I think, especially being an older, mature guy, I'm just kind of maniacal in taking care of my body and stuff. So I'm pretty on top of that kind of stuff.
Especially when you got blindsided about that block in the first quarter. Is there any doubt in your mind that you're returning to the game? Or you?
No. It takes a lot to get me off the field. I played through. I played my junior year where I needed surgery the whole year. Last year I played 2 games knowing I needed surgery. It's going to take a lot to get me off the field.
Connor, last year, like you just said, you went down in game 2. Now you played 3 weeks. Do you feel like you've almost cleared that hurdle, and in your mind, is that a little bit clearer for you?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that kind of weird hurdle, or whatever you want to call it, speed bump, I cleared, back in spring ball and in camp, when I was going live, and I mean, that's not even a thought anymore. Right now, it's just, I'm having fun. I'm just happy that I have the chance to be out here playing, and I'm really enjoying it.